guys, they just officially revealed the price of the ONVO L90. In this video, you'll be getting the full recap of the official launch event. So NIO CEO took center stage and he said in the past 3 weeks, it's been 3 weeks since the tech launch event for the ONVO L90, and there have been 3 monumental developments. First of all, NIO has achieved over 80 million plus swaps cumulatively, which averages out, right now, they're getting about 100,000 swaps per day, which is quite amazing. And then there have been over 67 million plus charging orders total. And then, so overall, in total, there's over 148 million power orders. So these are charging plus swapping orders. So far, right now, they have 8,131 charging infrastructures. So that is 3,430 swap stations and 4,701 chargers. And then just 2 days ago, the ONVO L90 and Firefly all got the #1 spot in safety ranking. Every product that NIO offers is the king in safety. It has always been safety first, and NIO's investment into R&D has always prioritized safety, and they're always best in class in terms of safety. Event number 3, the 800,000th vehicle came off the production line, which was also coincidentally an ONVO L90. And then they started off with talking about some of the highlights of the car. The ONVO L90 is a revolutionary 3-row SUV product, bombastic traditional SUV design. He quickly went through the dimensions. It's a flagship large SUV, comes standard with ADB headlights. It has 6-row and 7-row configurations. There are very few choices in the market for a large 7-seater electric SUV. And of course, he talked about stuff like the attention to detail, the mood lighting, 8.9 meters of mood lighting, perforated leather, gives premiumness you can touch. The car has over 62 premium safety features, all standard, for full all-around protection. When it comes to steel strength, aluminum use ratio to original strength, it is always the best in class. Also, it has 9 huge airbags that come standard. And thanks to R&D, it has achieved massive storage space and comfort in every seat. The 7-seater version has an electric second row, quickly allowing adjustment, giving a 670 millimeter wide opening for easy entry. It has 1.33 meters of interior height. The third row has 38 degrees of adjustability, and with the third row up, it has a storage space of 670 liters, whereas the competitors only have 300 liters. There is a massive 240 liter massive frunk with over 13 patents just for the frunk. The low opening of the frunk allows for easy loading. It's easily washable. You can store fish and other smelly items without the smell getting into the rest of the car. There are over 5 accessories to use just for the frunk. They have 2 different sofas that you can use to enjoy different views. And they have many different accessories and also magnetic accessories for iPads, tissue bags, etc. Hooks for hats or jackets. All these kind of cool things they will have that available in the ONVO shop. Also, over 20 different camping accessories, also with inflatable bed. And they also have massive extension tents, like this first in the industry frunk tent. Nobody else has this kind of frunk tent. The ONVO L90 is the first product to actually address the pain points and solve them. It comes standard with soft closed doors. Every seat is very comfortable and has thick cushions. The 7-seater version also has a middle console with cup holders. All rows have seat heating. First and second row have ventilation and massage. There's an 8.8 liter large fridge with super low energy consumption and a 1.1 meter large sunshade. There are many different accessories to also give you privacy, for example, side window shades, etc. There are over 214 points of noise isolation points in the car for ultimate quiet ride. And of course, the car also uses very quiet wheels for the ultimate quietness. The speakers. 2,048 watts, 23 speaker, 24 pathway speaker system, 7.1.4 Dolby surround sound. The driver dedicated seat speakers for navigational and not disrupting the other passengers. So you have seats that only in the seats you have speakers that only speak the navigation to the driver. So this is pretty nice. There's 10 years of research that led to the lowest weight in class for this car. 5.9 seconds 0 to 100 for the rear-wheel drive and 4.7 seconds for the all-wheel drive. There is less than 4.93 degrees of tilt for cornering, and has a turn radius of 5.7 meters for U-turns. There's 5 driving modes and 5 special modes, such as snow, wet, desert, etc. It can also help you get unstuck in the mud. They showed a very cool video demonstrating this function, so you'll have comfort, and it's great for off-roading as well. So you can get to those mountaintops or go through deserts, etc. There are over 107 modifications that they've done for aerodynamics to achieve the 0.25 CD aerodynamic rating. The energy consumption is only 14.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers for the best in class. Now, energy consumption on standby is also amazing. With Guardian mode on, it's only about 1 kilowatt hour per day, and if you turn Guardian mode off, it has over 1,200 days of standby time, which is quite amazing. And with the Coconut operating system combined with the Orin X chip and 8295P, you have some of the best computing in the car. The ONVO Smart Driving has 30 sensing units with 7 8-megapixel cameras, 40 millimeter wave radar for its autonomous driving. Now, the ONVO L90 has 4 screens, all of them scratch resistant, fingerprint resistant. There's also the 35-inch large heads-up display, and when you're turning, it shows the view of the side of the car in a 16.7-inch side view. Both rear screens have low blue light. You can also set the screen time so your kids don't play too much on the screen. The voice assistant can remember over 20 different people and can understand intelligent commands and also understand the surrounding environment. For example, the altitude, what you're at, the altitude that you're at, or where you are. 10 years of hard work to fully solve the problems. This car has no energy concerns because you can charge, you can swap. There's no storage concerns with the massive frunk. And then they had a cool couple of videos showing media personnel all praising the storage space, praising the ride comfort, praising the stability of the car, and the surprising range. And they also talked about how this car is pushing the limits for an pure electric SUV. And then they also got customers that test drove the car to share their opinion, and they talked about how lots of these customers felt it was suited for their family, the storage space was sufficient, and some even said it was very handsome, unlike those dumb-looking MPVs. So this is a direct jab to some of its competitors. Every seat was also very comfortable, according to these people, and of course 3 minutes to get a full charge with battery swap. They invited 3 families that pre-ordered this car to talk about this car on stage, and I'll skip that part. And then afterwards, they also had a competition, setting up the car, setting up the child seat, setting up the storage in the front, in the back, all that kind of cool stuff. And then they also did to show off the interior storage space and spaciousness of the car. They also did running laps in the car to sort of see who was faster. So of course, when it comes to the pricing of the car, first of all, there's 152 premium features, which are all standard, 5 colors, 4 interior colors. There's 3 versions, the Pro, Max, and Ultra. The 6-seater Pro has a heads-up display, of course, ONVO speakers, all standard, and of course has the fridge, the table. So these stuff all comes with the Pro, and that starts at 265.8k RMB or 36.9k US dollars for buying the car with the battery. Now the rental, if you're renting this, it's going to only cost, renting the battery, it's only going to cost 179.8k RMB or 24.9k US dollars. So for 24.9k US dollars, you can buy this car and just pay monthly to rent the battery, which is just such a lucrative price, guys. Like basically 25k US dollars. The 6-seater Max comes with air suspension. So you're getting, what you're getting above that is you're getting air suspension, and then you're also getting the 17.3-inch rear screen, the rear large screen. And then you're also getting luxurious Napa leather, microfiber interior, and of course the mood lighting. Those come standard with the Pro version. So that costs 279.8k RMB, a little bit more expensive, 193.8k RMB if you're renting the battery. And then they also have the 6-seater Ultra version. That, of course, gives you all-wheel drive. and then zero gravity seats, and also has a dedicated rear badge. So you're just paying a little bit more and you're getting all-wheel drive basically, and zero gravity seats, so even more comfortable second row seats. So this costs 299.8k RMB, which is 41.6k US dollars, and this is the most expensive ONVO L90 you can get for 41.6k US dollars. Wow. And then if you rent the battery, it's 213.8k RMB, which is about 29.7k US dollars. So if you're renting the battery, you can get this, the max spec'd out car of this 6-seater, for under 30k US dollars. Wow. The 7-seater, of course, comes with 232 configuration. The sort of setup is very similar to the 6-seater version, and the Pro costs 271.8k RMB. Renting the battery is 185.8k RMB. The Max is 285.8k RMB. Renting the battery is 199.8k RMB. The Ultra, which has all the screens and everything, has the zero gravity seats, etc. And all-wheel drive, that costs 299.8k RMB. Battery rental is 213.8k RMB. Let me just correct myself. The 7-seater version does not have the zero gravity seats because it's 3 seats in the middle. Now the color, rim, and side steps are all 40% off. For people that pre-order the car. There's 5 years of free autonomous driving, and then the first edition badge is given for everyone that locks in their order before the end of July 31st. Deliveries start right away. In fact, they started deliveries on the stage. Those 3 families that were showcased, they did their deliveries right there. The 6-seater deliveries start today. Officially, there's going to be more deliveries tomorrow, and then the 7-seater versions will be delivered in late September. So deliveries are kicking off right away, and I believe there's going to be a big secret that they're going to do with this car later on, and I'll leave that for another video. But as always, stay safe, stay healthy, peace out.